Welcome guys, Mike Newton in the Srixon studio here at Barrow Golf Club. Another review time here, again Srixon Z945 iron this time. The full out classic tour blade. This is one hell of a beautiful looking golf club. Okay, so Srixon, very sort of new, back into the European market. Huge in the Far East, massive market share, it does extremely well. You know, Japanese forge, it's just absolute class here we're looking at. Back into the European market, as I sort of said a few years ago. This iron was launched for 2015. It's still current for 2016. They do have a 2-year cycle, so like a lot of other brands out there, they're changing every 12 months. You know, Srixon definitely have a policy of trying to keep the same iron out there for as long as possible. So they're looking at a 2-year life cycle, which is great, I think. You're getting basically just a blade. As much tech you can get into a blade, you can't really do a lot with that because of just the way the club is. But you do have that little bit of weight at the bottom of the club. If I show you at this angle here, you'll see this bit of weight just sort of low down and back. So for a bladed iron, it's quite forgiving. You know, there is definitely other blades out there which are very small. This I would say is I mean, it is small, but it's not as small as maybe others. And it's quite forgiving for a blade, as I say. Definitely a classic iron. It's a very slim top line. It is a small appearance. I've done a review on the Z945 iron, which is the next one up from this, which has just got that small little cavity, but still quite a nice classic look. This again is featuring the V sole, so you'll see that little line run down the middle of the sole there. So that helps with sort of turf interaction. They're saying still got the laser milling between the grooves here. You won't actually see it on here because they are quite small, but you've got laser milling between each grooves to help on spin numbers, maxing spin numbers and control. It's a beautiful iron, forged iron. So let's hit a few shots on GC2 here. Let's just see how maybe it looks and feels. I've got this in a modus shaft here in stiff, but it does come in other options. But let's have a go, see what it looks like. Okay, so as we do pop that down by the ball, as I say, it's a small appearance. You know, it is a bladed golf club, so these are going to be very small. So I would definitely say it's more aimed at the more experienced golfer or someone who definitely collects their strike patterns very central and on a very consistent basis. I would say if you do venture from this middle of the golf club, you will be punished more. You know, obviously, if that is you and you do maybe just spread your strike pad a little bit, these maybe aren't suited towards you. You may want to go into the 745 or even the 545 iron in the Srixon model. So yeah, it is a small appearance behind the golf ball. It is a very sort of slim top line, but by George, it looks unbelievably good. It's a really nice looking iron. Right, let's hit a few. Okay, I've got a 6 iron here. Ah, I mean that just, I've hit that well, but that just feels beautiful. 191 carry with a 6 iron, which is probably where I'm at. Sometimes you associate the more traditional bladed irons. Obviously they generally have more of a truer loft, so they're not jacked down as much as maybe some of the game improvement irons. But even so, with that more traditional loft there, 191 carry 6 iron, that's probably about right for me. I have found these to be quite a strong hitting iron, to be honest, even though the lofts are quite standard. Let's hit another one. That's a little bit heavy, a bit pushy. Yeah, 186, dropped off a little bit of yardage with that because of the strike. It just looks absolutely cracking behind the ball. That's a little bit toey there, I could really feel that. That's why it's just moved off, bit of gear effect there, it's just moved off left a little bit of target. That's maybe where you might just get punished with these a little bit, just venturing away from that middle. I could really feel that, probably more so than say the other model they offer in the 745 head. Let's hit one more. Yeah, again, a little bit toey there. It's probably one of the reasons why I've actually moved to the 745 model. It's just a little bit less forgiving is the bladed one. Definitely an iron to have a go with if you are in that sort of bracket. You love your classic sort of look, the bladed iron. You want that forged feel. These are definitely ones to have a go with. We are a custom fit account for Srixon. We're quite fortunate to be one because it's quite a niche sort of club, this. Not all retailers have them, so we're quite fortunate enough to have the full custom fit options here. So we've got all the different heads, different lie options, backed up with various different shaft options. So you can see with this one, this is the fitting iron, so you see it's like a metal sort of hosel here. So we just screw these in and out. You can see through the bottom here. Screw in and out, change the shafts over, hit it on the GC2, check out the performance, spin numbers, etc. different shafts. So we can do the full custom fit options here for you at Barrow Golf Club. So if you are interested in having a go with these, do give us a quick call. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it, but that's the Srixon Z945 iron. And what a cracker. Please subscribe and we'll hopefully see you all very soon.